Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and this is the very, very final episode of Potato's Christmas Banterbus, at least for 2015. Anyway, just a quick thank you once again to my Patreons over at patreon.com/OrbitalPotato. If you want to help make future Banterbuses and crazy random-ish projects happen, then, you know, helping out over there would be very, very much appreciated. But anyway, I thought I would go through some of the statistics before we announce the winner. Now, it has been a fantastic competition. You know, there is absolutely no doubt about that. I am very, very grateful to everybody who has come on the Banterbus over the last 5 days, and you know, I think people have enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed doing it. I know everybody that came on the Banterbus at least told me they enjoyed doing it. I mean, they might have been lying to my face, but you know, they at least said that they enjoyed doing it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed doing it, you know, or have enjoyed watching for at least a little bit, you know. Hey-ho. Also, thank you to everybody who has liked the videos. Likes will not count after this moment. I'm doing this video, or I'm recording this video 6 hours before this video actually goes live, so I can count as many likes as possible. But thank you to everybody who did indeed vote for their favorite banter. Anyway, let's go over the statistics. So in the Christmas section, it was actually Brink who managed to get the most points with 15.5 points. That's quite a large amount. CnlFailure following up in second and Steejo in third. So very, very good showing from Brink there. Even though he isn't really from the UK, and some of the questions were a little bit more UK orientated, and that was not something I really thought about at the start of the quiz, but it ended up being the case. So well done to Brink, an American, for actually managing to get past all of those cultural hurdles, so to speak. But you know, quite impressive. And we'll move on to the YouTube section now. Once again, Brink did absolutely fantastically here. Very, very, very good showing on 8 points, the most, with Jake actually coming in second here and Steejo in third. Poor old Rhapsody hasn't been even mentioned on the leaderboard yet, but you know what? That's okay. It doesn't matter. But yeah, YouTube section was really, really, really interesting because we had some questions that were tailored to individual channels. You know, like the number of subscribers that person had, and also questions that were personal to their own channels. You know, stuff like where are the exits on according to CnlFailure's about page or whatever. So, you know, I actually really, really liked this, and I really, really liked how, you know, it was sort of a personal aspect. And I think that in the future, this is something that we're definitely going to do again, with perhaps a little bit more focus on everybody's individual channels. But that's just an idea for now. But yeah, once again, well done to Brink for getting 8 points there. Anyway, moving on to the general knowledge section. Now, this is what made or broke it, so to speak. But everybody actually performed very, very consistently, apart from Steejo, who did, you know, a little bit meh here, but, you know, that's okay. That's okay. He certainly complained about it. CnlFailure getting the most here with 8.5. Rhapsody actually coming in second for the general knowledge section, and Brink and Jake tying on third place. So if we head on over to the very, very next part of the video, we can see the total number of points so far. This is before I've included likes. Now, you know, I did say multiple times through each video that if you liked the video, that counted as a vote for that YouTuber, and you know, you were supposed to vote on how good you thought their banter was, how good you thought their jokes, their conversation and whatnot were. So, yeah, I think that was a mechanic that really, really worked, and I hope you guys enjoyed voting for who your favorite, you know, contestant on the Banterbus actually was. But anyway, if we go over the total number of points so far, we can see that Brink is in the lead with 29.5 points. CnlFailure coming in second with 28.5 points. So, and then Steejo coming in third with 22.5 points there. So, a clear lead for both CnlFailure and Brink of Insanity. But, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is just the total so far. I mean, everything could conceivably change as soon as we add in the likes. And bam, there we go. The number of likes for each individual contestant on the Banterbus. Now, if you can do maths, and if you can go, back about 20 seconds and then fast forward to here and add up, then you'll already know who the victor is. But just to keep things tense, CnlFailure coming in first with the most number of likes. People did indeed seem to like his banter. It certainly was an absolutely hilarious episode to record. I can definitely testify to that. Although all of them were equally hilarious, to be honest. Rhapsody coming in second place. He was very, very active on Twitter. I think he was quite desperate to win. I think he really wanted to win, the poor guy. So I really do admire all of his efforts to try and swindle people into voting for him. So definitely commiserations there, my friend. That was a good job that you tried to do. Steejo getting 8 points in likes, Brink tying on 8 as well, and Jake coming in last with 7 points. That's actually a really, really good showing for pretty much everybody, and I don't think any of the contestants should be disappointed with that result. That is a lot of likes, or at least for my channel, that is a lot of likes. And especially, right, shout out to Jake. Now, Jake was in a very, very bad situation. I mean, if you consider this, I'm recording this video 18 hours after his video was actually released, and the fact that he's already got 7 likes and only around 25 views, I actually think he pulled the short straw on this one. Unfortunately, he was just the last person that I managed to record with, so he went on day 5. But real shame that I didn't leave it longer. But this is what's in the schedule, and this is the plan. But once again, we'll make modifications for next year. Maybe if we do it. We'll make some modifications and we'll change things around a little bit. But yeah, commiserations to Jake as well. Anyway, if we move along to the final total slide, it's not even a slide, slate perhaps? I don't know, part of the video. Anyway, there we go. We can see exactly who the winner is. Coming in at a fantastic 40.5 points, it is CnlFailure in first place. Coming in second place, 37.5 points. That is Brink, and coming in third place is Rhapsody on 31 points. So what was it that gave CnlFailure his lead? Well, indeed, it was the fact that he managed to get so many likes. 12 likes for CnlFailure really secured his lead. I mean, if we go back to the total so far, we could see that Brink was actually in the lead before we took likes into account. So very, very, very close. And if the like mechanic hadn't been part of the process, then we would have seen Brink emerging as victor. But you guys made a difference, and you crowned CnlFailure the victor on Potato's Christmas Banterbus. Now, I recorded a couple of winning speeches or pretty much for everybody. Hypothetically, if they did win, what would they say? And I also recorded losing speeches as well. If they lost, what would they say? So I'm going to play you a selection of speeches right now. And you know what? If people want me to release the other speeches that are not going to be included in this video, then comment and tell me if you'd like to see that. But for now, and from me, thank you very, very much for watching Potato's Christmas Banterbus. I'll hand you over to CnlFailure in just a second. But once again, if you want to support me or want to help support these awesome projects that I'm trying to do, then head on over to patreon.com/OpenToPotato. I very, very much appreciate everybody that has watched this sort of experimental little project thing. I hope you've enjoyed it, and here's CnlFailure.
You've just won the award, you've beaten the Banterbus, you are the victor. What have you got to say to everybody else who's competed and the ladies and gentlemen out in the audience?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the Banterbus on eBay. I want no association with banter in the slightest. Meanwhile, for those of you who pressed the thumbs up button, why not head over to my channel and press the same button there on just about every channel possible? Hey, I've got videos galore. Go and press. You seem to be keen on pressing the like button. Go press the hell out of that thing.
Nice.
Likes mean loyalty, friends.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
I am honoured and privileged and charmed and delighted and silky as a result of this result. Yes, I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to recover from the shock of actually winning. Thank you ever so much. I'd like to, thank my parents for, teaching me everything that I know. I'd like to thank Orbital Potato for some reason. I'd like to, congratulate the other contestants on a battle well fought. But eventually there had to be losers, and that was you people. I, however, am the winner, as was perhaps inevitable. Is that enough?